Histin News Daily is your go-to podcast for a daily dose of history. Each episode dives into significant events, births, and deaths that occurred on this day in history. From pivotal moments in world history to intriguing anecdotes about famous figures, we bring the past to life in an engaging and informative format. I'm Chris Bernard. Stay informed and entertained with new episodes released every day, keeping you connected to history regularly.
Here are 15 significant events that occurred on May 29 throughout history. 1453 Constantinople, the capital of the Byzantine Empire, fell to the Ottoman Turks under Sultan Mehmed II, marking the end of the Byzantine Empire and a significant turning point in world history. 1660 Charles II was restored to the English throne, ending over a decade of republican rule following the English Civil War and the Interregnum. 1790 Rhode Island became the last of the original 13 colonies to ratify the United States Constitution, ensuring its participation in the new government. 1848 Wisconsin was admitted as the 30th state of the United States. 1913 The ballet and orchestral concert work, The Rite of Spring, by Igor Stravinsky premiered in Paris, causing a near-riot due to its avant-garde nature. 1942 Bing Crosby recorded the song, White Christmas, which would go on to become one of the best-selling singles of all time. 1953 Sir Edmund Hillary of New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa of Nepal, became the first climbers confirmed to have reached the summit of Mount Everest. 1964 The new Canadian maple leaf flag was officially flown for the first time. 1985 A tragedy occurred at Heysel Stadium in Brussels when a crowd disaster before the European Cup final resulted in the deaths of 39 people. 1988 U.S. President Ronald Reagan visits Soviet Union. President Ronald Reagan began his historic visit to the Soviet Union, meeting with Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev. 1990 Boris Yeltsin was elected as the president of the Russian Soviet Federative Socialist Republic, RSFSR, a key moment in the dissolution of the Soviet Union. 1999 Space Shuttle Discovery completed the first docking with the International Space Station. 2004 The National World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C., was dedicated to honor the Americans who served in World War II. 2015 Amidst widespread controversy and corruption investigations, Sepp Blatter was re-elected as president of FIFA. 2017 La République En Marche, the party of newly elected President Emmanuel Macron, won a significant majority in the French legislative elections, transforming French politics. These events highlight a range of historical moments from political changes and cultural milestones to significant achievements and tragic events.
Uncover lesser-known facts and intriguing anecdotes about historical events and figures that may surprise and inspire you. By engaging with history on a daily basis, you'll develop a stronger connection to the world and its rich tapestry of events and personalities. You can find Histin News Daily on popular podcast platforms like Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. Subscribe today to start your journey through history, one day at a time. I'm Chris Bernard. Thank you for listening to our Daily Today in History podcast. Remember to subscribe to our podcast and follow us on YouTube for updates, behind-the-scenes content, and discussions about history's impact on our world today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and find out more today in history.